Hey, what's up, comic book fans? Welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0. And guys, you're with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to watch the second episode of Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. The name of this episode is called 084. I hope this episode is just as good as last week's episode. From what I heard, the first episode was record breaking, had over 15 million viewers. That is crazy. So, guys, I'm going to give you my thoughts on this episode in a little bit. But for right now, let's enjoy Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. episode 2084. Have fun, everyone. Enjoy. Hey, comic book fans! So, how do you think? What do you think of the second episode of S.H.I.E.L.D. so far? Uh, episode 084. I think this episode is actually better than the first episode. Um, there's lots of character development here. It gets you to know about the team. Uh, but the story so far, basically, it's about our Agent S.H.I.E.L.D. group. Um, Travels to Peru in this big shield plane, which is called the bus, which is awesome to see. And the cool thing is they find this thing, whatever it is, not even sure what it's actually called, but it's called 084. And it was from Captain America days. It's been there for like 1200 years, 1500 years, whatever. And the group has to retrieve this. And right away, the scientists, was it Fitz and Simmons, they actually get their little devices out and they wind up studying it and exploring it. And while this is happening, the rebels attack and the national police come, and the national police actually join up with S.H.I.E.L.D. to try to stop these rebels. And they wind up getting the 084 device and getting back onto the bus and wind up traveling. And they're working together now with this group. Um, and let's just say that the national police that S.H.I.E.L.D. is working with ain't so friendly after all. But you get to see a lot of character development in this episode. You get to see the bickering between our S.H.I.E.L.D. agents, which is awesome to see and actually really develops these characters. Agent Ward is the one that's like the guy that solves everything, and now he has to learn how to deal with his other partners. Again, you get to see Melinda May here kind of be that go-to girl that what they call is the cavalry. She's the one that'll get them out of tough situations, tough in combat. Fitz and Simmons are the scientist people, and they work so well with each other. And then you see a little bit of Sky here, but she's not the focus character, I feel. I feel like it's the scientist, really, and Agent Ward really, going after each other here. And then you learn more about Agent Coulson, who's, talks about where he went after he supposedly died, and he says Tahiti and mentioned that it's that magical place once again. And he had this past relationship with this girl by the name of Carmela, I think her name was, with the National Police. So you get to learn about his history there too. They throw in some things with Hydra and whatnot, and the way the episode really starts off, if it starts off, I think, with the bus blowing up, and then the episode starts like 19 hours earlier. So really good, lots of character development. I love seeing how the team is reacting with each other because it's only their first mission. Well, technically, their second mission. And the special effects at times are a little sketchy when it came to the plane flying over the field of Peru. But when you get into the technological effects of the show, it's been really good so far with the holograms and the computers. It reminds me of a lot of Iron Man 3. And like the sonic boom bomb that went off in the beginning of the episode was really cool. So Yeah, it's delivering. It's second episode's really good, and again, I like this more because we get to learn more about our characters. Now I got about ten minutes left. They're starting to do some fighting on the plane and whatnot, and I'm anxiously to see what happens at the end of this episode, because they say there's always a surprise at the end. So, guys, give me your comments of what you thought of this episode. Hopefully, you enjoyed it as much as I did, and looking forward to the whole entire season. So, guys, as always, thank you for watching Comic Book Corner 2.0. Enjoy the rest of the episode. Take care, everyone. See you soon. Bye.